Okay, man.
Yep.
As ready as I've ever been.
Right, so this is the Mclaren Artura.
Oh, man.
Named supposedly for
First time seeing it in Bahrain, because there was
Yes, we
the
missed
green
out.
one.
We missed
and we
out.
missed out that event.
So supposedly named for art and future, the Artura, mix of the both. Is that what it is?
Unbelievable. So give us the figures, some figures.
Right, okay, so this is a first for McLaren, but then again they're a baby company. 3 litre V6 hot turbo. So the turbos are inside the V. It is a hybrid car. So the petrol engine produces around 577 brake horsepower. And the electric motor twinned with that is about 94 brake horsepower, which brings the whole thing up.
And it's all in the back.
671
Horsepower.
brake horsepower, yeah.
0 to 100.
0 to 100 is claimed 2.9, but nobody's had it on the track just yet. And McLaren's always do overperform.
Oh, yeah.
So this is supposedly the future design language of McLaren. You can see where it takes from the L.A.M.E and the 720S.
Yeah, I can see so many cues from the L.A.M.E obviously over here in the back. The front, I mean, I'm going to go back to the front and walk to the back.
I'm a big fan of the chimney. I just think it's
That's
such a clever idea.
this one. The chimney to let
And
out the hot air.
in theory, it sounds really, really good. And I really hope that it does work, because I really like the idea of it.
It's amazing, man. And you can see the the airflow being put into the mindset of the designer.
No, I don't know, because you never usually see these things until you see the car in person. But the cabin itself is so uniquely designed with these buttresses going backwards that the greenhouse itself, where you can see out of, must have really good visibility.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, you can see over here the side air intake, the way the air flows from the side of the car. I mean, just coming from the front, going to the back.
Before that, you're missing out.
Yeah, I was coming to them.
This is the first McLaren to have L.A.M.E as a standard.
Isn't there on the
675 LT, 765 LT, but they're optional.
Oh, but I mean, starting from the front, the light design that represents the McLaren logo, obviously. And then you have these slices similar to the 720S with the air intake over here. And then you have the front camera.
Noticeably, the car is smaller, but for the entry-level sports car, it's going to outperform so much of the market. But
it's beautiful.
Being smaller, it makes it that much more nimble.
Agile, exactly. And then coming to the side, you see the vents, the air vents over here on top of the wheel arches to let the pressure that's coming, exactly the louvers, that's coming from the wheel arch itself outside.
This is
Carbon
a
fiber.
color.
Beautiful, man. I don't know if the camera's picking it, but anyway. But then the inside, the cabin itself has totally changed from the previous McLarens. The way the settings over here on top of the dashboard, and then you have that screen that's actually protruding outside. Then you have the buttons on the inside.
Because it's, this is the successor to the 570S, 540C.
Beautiful machine.
And what you're getting through this is more modernized technology. The fact that you can change sports modes, and I think what driving selectors are up at the top here of the dash.
I mean,
it's really quite.
It's amazing, right? And then going to visibility on the back, you have really great visibility on the inside. Just seeing it like this, and then you have a partial shelf over there. But then coming to the outside with the airflow, you see the design language even of the the door
handle.
The door handle
this
is
is
different.
actually more of a fixed wing. Underneath you've got the button to open it. Obviously the car's locked right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
The button itself, and obviously what's impressive about it is the dihedral doors.
You see the air coming through here and on the side going to the engine bay. But I mean, just beautiful, beautiful machine. And then going to the back, L.A.M.E inspired design. That's amazing with the center mounted exhausts, the lights.
I'll tell you what about the center mounted exhaust.
Yes.
And this is something. So, my dad is diabetic, and he's been around like supercars and whatnot for years. And it's hilarious because he'll forget the car's hot, and if you look at his legs, he's got circular burns everywhere. So like he's got Ferrari and Maserati lower, Porsche. These ones just cap the thighs, really.
But yeah, man, it's really beautiful, and we're glad that it's finally here in Bahrain for the second time, because we missed the first one. That's our bad.
It's a really beautiful, the fact that it's one piece And then you've got a little vent here, which I can only imagine is for the exhaust fumes, but
That's beautiful, beautiful design, beautiful sculpture, and honestly, it has its name fully, future and art, man. I cannot express how beautiful it is. Sorry? Yeah, I've seen it. It's
very impressive.
really beautiful, man.
You can see what I'm noticing mostly about the newer supercars is how low the engine is mounted. So we noticed it first in the SF90. But
Yeah, the SF90 was
really
really
If you
low.
look here, you can tell really how low this engine is.
The SF90 was really low, but this is also, I think, as low, or
I don't think it's as low, but it's still incredibly low.
man, if
There's
this
got to
is
be a foot between this and the top of the engine.
if this is the future of supercars, man, I'm happy. I got
very
the
good
engine,
looking
I
car.
have the electric, and it's just amazing, man.
Yes, someone may argue that yes, it is a smaller engine, but the power output. can't
The
be
power
argued.
and the experience, that's the two most important things. The experience of driving this car and what does it give you, and the beauty. Just, I can't get enough, man. I can't get enough. But I mean, that's it for the McLaren Artura. Beautiful machine, and obviously
Well
over
made, I
here.
think.
Yeah. So thanks to McLaren Bahrain for allowing us to look at this beautiful machine. Till next time.